Ayurveda recognizes the eyes are related to fire element. The fire element tends to dry and also heat everything up. So we're going to learn how to cool down the eyes and also prevent them from drying out. We're going to use water in these little eye cups to do an eye wash. We're going to use ghee to line our eyes. You'll see in a moment. And we're going to use rose water on little eye pads to cool down our eyes. Okay, so this is how we do it. Let me tie up my hair. All right. We get our little eye cups, and I'll just show you how you fill them up. You can get these at any little pharmacy close by. They don't have to look exactly like this, but as long as they're eye cups, they're fine. You can also just make a little hole in your palm like this if you really don't have anything, and pour water into that. This is cool water from the tap or distilled, and as long as it's not freezing cold but nice and cool, because that's what the eyes want. So you fill it up till the rim, and then you kind of dip your eyes into that and do some eye exercises. So I'll do it in a moment, but what I'm going to do when my eyes are in here is I'm going to look up and down like this, side to side, and do little eye rolls in both directions. Hopefully you saw that well. All right, here it goes. Throw out your water. You can do this over your sink. And you can repeat this 3 times. The second step is to use some ghee. What I like to do is I like to put it in a little glass bottle like this, with or without a dropper. Mine has a little dropper, which makes it very easy. I'll show you 2 methods, whether you have a dropper bottle or not. It won't make a difference. You can do it in 2 different ways. So I like it to be a glass bottle because I can dip it in some hot water and melt the ghee. It's very important to melt the ghee because otherwise it has these crystals in it which kind of hurts your eyes. So you want to make sure it's a smooth, melted texture. Once you have it ready, method number 1 is just to put a little bit of ghee on your little finger, stretch your eye down, and then line this area with the ghee. And then just blink a few times, move the eye around, let the ghee spread out. You do that same to the other side, and that's it. Now you want to make sure you do this before bed or at some point where you're going to be sleeping, because you can't see that much after this. So you want to make sure you do it at a time that you don't need your eyes and you can just rest. And the other method is, if you do have a dropper bottle, is to actually use the whole dropper, just like eye drops. Open up the eye and drop a couple of drops. I'm not going to do this now so I can still see. And the last step of all of this is using rose water. Now, we use organic rose water here. You take little eye pads, okay? Any cotton or pads are fine. You wet them with some water, again, cold water preferably. Once you have those wet, nice and soaking, spray your rose water. Spray lots of it. And then tilt your head back. You can do this while you're sitting in a chair, lounging, sitting back or lying down. And you just place your eye pads onto your eyes. Suggest keeping this on for about 10 minutes at least. Once you've completed, you'll notice that your eyes feel so nice and cool and relaxed. So you can do this anytime in the day, especially at nighttime, because the ghee is going to make you a little bit blurry. So it's nice to do it before bed.